It's the NHTV Morning Show with your hosts Olivia Ross and Dan Tolkowitz, Brooke Boyer and Jacob Makovsky, Griffin Healy, Tom Finan, and Ty Pennington with sports, Sebas Leal and Daniela Suarez with the 5-day forecast.
Good morning, Highlands. I'm Jacob Makovsky.
I'm Olivia Ross.
I'm Dan Tolkowitz.
And I'm Brooke Boyer. Welcome to NHTV's Quarantine Edition, Episode 5. We hope you're all starting to adjust to the new schedule released this week.
Today marks the last day of our 6th week of virtual learning.
Even though things have been a little hectic, it hasn't stopped us from getting the local, national, and even global news out to you guys.
That's right, Jacob. And today we can report finally, there appears to be hope. Monday marked the lowest number of coronavirus-related fatalities in the U.S. in 2 weeks, just days after the number of deaths had spiked to 4,591 in a single day. According to Johns Hopkins University, the U.S. lost 1,433 people to the coronavirus on April 20th, adding to the overall death toll of 42,364. According to the data, nearly 93% of all U.S. deaths from the pandemic have occurred in the past 3 weeks, 44% of which have occurred over the last 7 days. But after several sharp spikes last week, the number seems to be slowing, with the data reflecting an average of 600 less deaths than the previous days. The United States has reported that the most worldwide deaths, with more than 800,000, the next largest toll coming from Spain with 200,000.
In news around the world, there has been a lot of talk last fall about a conflict with North Korea, but their president now has his own problems to deal with. There have been reports circulating that Kim Jong-un, the leader of North Korea for the last years, is in grave danger after reported heart surgery. Kim Jong-un was not seen in attendance for the celebration of his grandfather on April 15th. The United States is monitoring the situation, but are yet to come to a solution of Kim's whereabouts. The North Korean government has not revealed any information on his status and have given very little info due to the restrictions. There's nothing further in status.
We know all of you students are really missing school and praying we get back to the classroom soon. However, if we're lucky enough to return to our teachers and classmates, we'll need a new school supply. Masks, that's right. New Jersey's Governor Phil Murphy predicted earlier this week that all students and faculty will need to wear masks while they're in the building. In this press conference, Murphy asked the state's health commissioner for her opinion, who seemed to agree with the governor's assessment about face masks being required in school. However, Murphy kept emphasizing that his statement regarding the masks was just a personal opinion and a prediction, not a policy if we are able to return.
No one is feeling the effects of the coronavirus more than everyday heroes in healthcare. Nurses, doctors, and all types are risking their lives and the lives of their families by simply going to work. Watching so many people struggle and die with this disease has overwhelmed and exhausted medical staff and shattered morale in the New Jersey area. Social studies teacher Mr. D. Michelle is trying to do something about it. D. Michelle's mother is a nurse at the Chilton Hospital in Pompton Plains, New Jersey, and in an effort to raise spirits, he has created a special Google form which will allow you to send a direct message to a healthcare worker and give them a boost. D. Michelle is going to print out every note and hand them directly to workers at the hospital. To have access to the link, check out our Twitter and Instagram pages at NHTV Studios or email Mr. D. Michelle to get the form. He plans on compiling the notes by next Wednesday and delivering them. Send your note to him with the hashtag Northern Highlands Stands With You and give some much needed encouragement to those on the front lines.
In Highlands Theater news, Montclair State Theater Night Award recently sent out their nominations, and our fall production of The Government Inspector received 3 of them. Outstanding Performance by a Lead Actor in a Comedy, Connor Streichhardt. Outstanding Achievement by an Acting Ensemble of a Comedy, the Cast and Dramaturgy, Joe Kiley. They'll hold a virtual ceremony online sometime in late May. We're obviously so proud of our actors and our own Joe Kiley.
That's awesome, Jacob. Congrats to you all. Feeling lonely, or you want to feel like you're back in school, or you just plain miss him? Have no fear, Highlanders. Mr. Ochino is making himself available to students every Thursday, beginning on April 16th from 3 o'clock p.m. to 3:45 p.m. You will be able to just chat with him, get your questions answered, and or address concerns. To take part, please do a search for Mr. Ochino in your email and use the link he sent all of us this week.
Our principal, Mr. Ochino, is just one of the many reasons Northern Highlands is a great place to learn and to grow, and a recent national ranking proves it. In a recent poll by the U.S. News and World Report, our very own Northern Highlands ranked in the top 1,000 schools in the entire country. The U.S. News Best High Schools ranking include data on more than 24,000 public high schools in 50 states. Nearly 18,000 schools were ranked on their performance with states' assessments and how well they prepare students for college. Northern Highlands is ranked 905th in the nation, 38th in New Jersey, and number 1 in our hearts. Go Northern Highlands!
Virtual learning has shattered what we now think of school. So many norms have been broken. As a result, we as students have had a chance to see into the lives of our teachers. With that in mind, we want to introduce a new segment to the show that takes us into the lives of our favorite teachers even deeper. Get ready for the tour. It's now for NHTV Cribs.
Hey Northern Highlands, welcome to Rye, New York. I'm Mr. Walsh and this is my house. We're standing in my living room. You can see my fireplace. This is the room we hang out most of the time in and watch TV and movies. These are my children. We have Thomas over here and Kinsey over there. We're gonna take a tour of my downstairs where we're hanging out during this quarantine period most of the time. Now we're going to come into my dining room where we eat dinner. It kind of moves into the kitchen here. This is the place where I spend most of my time during school. I'm on my computer right here at this spot. One of my children is probably next to me over here doing their schoolwork. This is the dining room in the front of the house. We walk here into the kitchen. On the side door to the driveway. This is just our kitchen right here, refrigerator. Let's go see the kids' playroom. Come down the hallway, we'll go into the kids' playroom. Okay. This is Kinsey. Kinsey on her gymnastics bar and Thomas is exercise. Let's take a walk back to the front in the living room. Now we're going to check out my favorite room in the house. And if we come back into the living room, you see the bookshelf over here is actually a secret door down the basement to where I like to hang out. Now we're down in my favorite room, my man cave. Notice the low ceilings. It's great down here for me. It makes me look taller. This is where I like to hang out and spend time watching a ball game or maybe playing poker with my neighbors.
Let's get started, shall we?
Or entertaining the kids. Right, now we're in the sunroom. This is where we usually have our breakfast during this quarantine period. It's the brightest room in the house. It's a great way to start the day. This is the backyard. And that's it. Thank you, Northern Highlands, for visiting my house.
Welcome to my house. It's my house.
If you are a teacher or other staff member and want to show us your crib, send an email to Mr. Nadal. Now on to sports with Tom, Ty, and Griffin. Guys?
Thanks, Olivia. The highly anticipated NFL draft was last night, with many surprises throughout the night. Big-name prospects like Joe Burrow and Chase Young found their homes in the NFL. Here is how the top 10 draft picks stacked up. As mentioned last week, the NBA online tournament is well underway. Let's take a look at the matchup between Phoenix Suns guard Devin Booker and Washington Wizards forward Rui Hachimura.
Get a hand. Nice. Run him off. I'm stepping up. I'm straight up. Good rotation. Good rotation. You gotta dunk that.
Now over to Griffin with more. Griffin?
Thanks, Tom. Today, the MLB has punished the Red Sox for their cheating back in 2018 during the World Series against the LA Dodgers. The Red Sox will be stripped of their second-round draft pick in 2020, and replay operator JT Watkins will be banned through the 2020 playoffs and forbidden to perform replay duties during the 2021 season. Former Red Sox manager Alex Cora has been banned from the MLB until the end of 2020 postseason. However, his ban is related to the Astros' resolved cheating scandal. And now, on to Ty with more.
Thanks, Griffin. On Sunday, ESPN aired the first 2 episodes of a 10-part documentary called The Last Dance. The Last Dance is about Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls trying to win their 6th championship and go for their second three-peat during the 1997-1998 NBA season. It takes fans on a roller coaster ride and gives them a front row seat on what it was like to be a part of the organization during that historic run. The documentary is 10 parts with 2 parts airing every Sunday. The final episode will air on May 18th. Jordan has come out saying all proceeds made from the documentary will be donated to charity. Now over to the weather with Sebas, Zelda, and Danielle. Guys?
Thanks, Ty. The weather's been quite crazy lately, and it's always important to keep you updated. You better stay inside because Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is going to be rainy. Friday will have a high of 60 and a low of 46. Saturday will be a high of 64 and a low of 46. Finally, Sunday will be a bit colder with a high of 49 and a low of 39. Sebas?
How's it going, Highlands? It's Sebas and Zell, and we're back with the weather. Monday will be rain with a high of 49, a low of 40. Tuesday will be mostly sunny with a few clouds, a high of 59, a low of 45. Wednesday, we'll have rain again with a high of 56, a low of 47. And rounding out the weekly forecast, Thursday will feature cloudy skies with a hint of sunshine. There will be a high of 50 and a low of 44 as well. That's more from this week, Highlands. Remember staying in quarantine, practice social distancing. Back to you, Jacob.
Thanks, Abbas. Thanks, Zelda. And finally today, last week we had a video from our teachers and staff letting you know how much they miss all of you and each other. We got so many requests to share, we had to split it up over 2 shows. So take a second and see what your teachers are missing.
Did I tell you you're wonderful? I miss you. Yes, I do.
Hi, Northern Highlands. We miss you. I hope you're all staying safe with your families. We'll see you soon. And remember, stay strong.
I'll tell you how much I miss.
Alright, is everybody ready to go? Anybody?
Did I tell you I didn't cry?
Anybody? Wow, this kind of stinks without a live audience. I miss my students.
We miss seeing all of your smiling faces each and every day. So hopefully Kaylin Lee here can help bring a new smile to your face.
We hope you're all staying safe and healthy during this time. We miss you guys.
Pushing you away. Did I tell you you're wonderful? I miss you.
Hey Highlands, it's Mr. Kubicki, the band director. I didn't want to have one of those cheesy hello videos, so I went with something sturdy, like the Packers. Beat the Bears. We miss you and we hope to see you soon.
Wonderful, yeah. I'll tell you how much I miss.
Hello! It's Mr. Pastor from the music department here. I hope all of you have been great during this time away. I miss you all. For some reason in choir, men have that reputation for not being so tough. I don't know where that comes from. Like they should be more manly or something. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. All right, everybody stay safe. Here's a little safety dust for you. Stay safe. Hopefully I'll see you soon. I miss you all. I miss standing outside my classroom, even though it's the male athletic hallway and it stinks there. All right, take care. Hopefully I'll see you soon.
Did I tell you that I was wrong? I was wrong.
Hi Highlands, I miss you all so much. I am so grateful and thankful to be spending time with my family, but I really miss my Highlands family a ton and the people that I work with and all of my students. I especially miss the greetings that I get in the hallways, the smiles, the waves, the hellos. J-Leds! And even the J-Leds. I hope you guys are all happy and safe and spending time with your families at home, and I cannot wait to be back in that building with you. Bye, guys.
And that's our show for today. Thanks for joining us.
Remember, we are always looking for a cool or informative video from all of you, so get something together and send them to our email at nhtv@northernhighlands.org.
Continue to stay smart and safe, and have a great day.
We'll see you right
Have a
here
good
next
weekend,
Friday with
Highlands.
another episode from Lockdown. Until then,
Have a good weekend,
Highlands.
Highlands.